All right, y'all. With the thrill of the Paris Olympics behind us, where the eldest statesman of the NBA dominated, no question, and the season about 8 weeks away, I wanted to take a look at the young blood set to take over. I've ranked them from 5 to number 1, but chill out and make sure you stick around because I got a treat for you, fam. My 5 honorable mentions. Even if your guy isn't in the top 5, let's see if he made the roster. Any of these dudes could get hot and bench the top 5 at any given moment. So get out your list and test your basketball analyst skills. Let's get it. At number 5, Jaren Jackson Jr. He has the heart, but he's too pretty. Jaren has to learn to get ugly, get dirty, get muddy, play like he's 6'10". His rebounding numbers are trash. He has to put on 10 to 15 pounds of muscle and bang more. Go back to pretty move after the game, fam. He does that, and we really will have a problem in Memphis, gang. Now, let's go to his strengths, his defensive prowess. Jaren's a straight-up defensive beast. With 3 blocks per game, he's the guy you have to always be aware of when driving to the basket as an opponent. His versatility on defense is like having a Swiss Army knife on the court. But you can't have Pentagon defense and rebound like a mouse gang. Doesn't work. His versatility. It's not just about his defense. He can stretch the floor with that 34.5% from downtown. Jaren's got the range to keep defenders honest. Jaren's athleticism. He's quick, agile, and ready to run the floor. He gotta be a nightmare in transition. Most bigs can't run with him in the open court. Now let's move on to some of his weaknesses. Foul trouble, foul trouble, foul trouble. Can't help the team from the bench, fam. And Jaren's got a knack for picking up silly fouls. Come on, dawg. That's just basketball IQ. Let's get it together. Consistency, which most young players have a problem with. One night you're on fire, the next night you ice cold. You gotta show up every night, fam, period. Rebounding, I touched on it from the top. You can't be getting out rebounded by guards and you're 6'10". It's unacceptable, period. Now, what does Jaren need to do to dominate? Stay out of foul trouble. Race smart. Gotta be able to stay. In order for you to dominate, you gotta be able to stay in the court. Yes? Jaren, get nasty on the boards. It's no one letting the little guys out rebound you. Take off the Yeezys, put on some Timbs, or crash in the glass. Period. Simple. Alright. Might be nitpicking, but I don't think so. Shooting. He's too big to be shooting 44% from the field, fam. You right there at the net. At the basket. 44% is okay for a guard. And that's just okay. That's not even spectacular. But what that tells me is that your shot selection is suspect. Fine-tune the shot and become a more reliable scorer, the one that your team needs. 50% shooter from the field or make Jaren perennial all-star. Coming in at number 4 is none other than Zion Williamson, gang. I've been riding with Zion since his high school days. And let's be real, his NBA journey started off shakier than a Jenga tower in an earthquake. Weight and fitness issues were threatening to derail him, but the man has made a comeback. Look at his physique now. Boy done dropped some pounds. I don't even know how he do it. Looked like he was smoking. But he looks lean and mean. He ditched the cheeseburgers and the distractions. And if he maintains the stress that he had when he had that extra weight, but instead he'd proven he could dish out dimes too. When he starts to attack in the paint, defenses are on high alert. Let's shift to the weaknesses. Injury prone. Zion's biggest rival has been his own body. Staying healthy is key to his dominance. Defense. With the weight loss, his defense should see a massive boost. With his athletic ability, there's no reason he shouldn't be an all-defensive selection this season. Facts. And, dog, when you're playing LeBron, stop playing soft, man. What's wrong with you? All right, back to the program. Heart and will, baby. Heart and will. Shooting. The 3-ball for Zion is improving, but it's not there yet. You gotta keep grinding. All right? Now, what Zion needs to do to dominate, gotta stay healthy, dog. Gotta stay healthy. Keep the body in check, Zion. We want to see you on the court, not on the sidelines, not anywhere else, on the court. All right? Talked about it. Gotta improve the defense. Lock in on D and become the complete player that you're destined to be. Expanded shooting range. Keep working on the shot to become truly unstoppable. Moving on to number 3, Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese hit my radar hard when his squad sent my Knicks home packing for the playoffs last year. The way he battled through adversity and carried his team was nothing short of impressive. Right? Tyrese's strengths. Playmaking. Tyrese is out here slinging dimes like a boss, leading the league with almost 11 assists per game. His court vision is on another level, and he's seeing angles that will make a pool shark take notes. Efficiency, shooting nearly 48% from the field. Right? He's capitalizing on every opportunity like a seasoned vet. Versatility, scoring, rebounding, defending. He's long, lanky, tall. Tyrese is the dude or guard every team dreams of having. Now, let's shift to Tyrese's weaknesses. Strength. Gotta bulk up, baby, in order to handle the league's big boys and bang in the paint. And be able to have the confidence to go in the paint and catch them in ones. And you can be able to post up and expose these smaller guards. There's no way these little guards should be able to hold you, dog. Tyrese's defense and pick and roll. Gotta tighten up your defense, man, and avoid getting exploited. You can't let these dudes exploit you and pick and roll. And all that it is energy and commitment, aggression. You know, that's the other weakness. Your aggressiveness. Sometimes Tyrese plays it too cool. Can't take no possessions off, fam. You gotta crank up the intensity and take over games. Assert yourself. What does Tyrese need to do to dominate? Add strength. Hit the gym, Tyrese. Pack on some muscle to hold your ground against the league's stronger guards. Improve pick and roll defense. Sharpen those defensive instincts to shut down easy baskets. Like we said, be more aggressive. Turn up the heat and make your presence felt every night, Danny. Let's get it. At number 2, we have none other than the great Victor Wembanyama, who is a complete freak of nature. Complete. Victor is redefining what it means to be a basketball unicorn. We've never seen anything like him. You never saw a human his size not make a player, fan. We thought KD was a unicorn. What they would do with a player who plays like KD but makes KD look like a kid height-wise? You understand? Let me say that again. What do you do with a player who plays like KD but makes KD look like a kid height-wise? Make it make sense, please. What are Victor's strengths? His height and his length. He stands at 7'4", 7'5". They saying that he's still growing. What? And he has an 8-foot wingspan. Victor's got the physical tools to dominate on both ends of the court. Defensive versatility. Blocking nearly 3 shots a game. He's a defensive wall that opponents can't get through. It's hard to breach. And every time you shoot, you looking like, where's this dude? Where's his hand gonna come from? All right, his offensive skill set, from smooth jumpers to post-ups. Victor's got the skills to pay the bills. There's no question. Mobility. Victor Wembanyama moves like a guard, dog. Despite being 7'4". That's insane. That makes him a matchup nightmare. All right, let's shift to his weaknesses. Physical strength. You look like a string bean. All right. You gotta bulk up in order to avoid getting pushed around by the league's bruises. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Like I said before with young players. Sometimes he's on fire, sometimes he's invisible. Victor Wembanyama, ladies and gentlemen, should never be invisible. Are you kidding me, dog? Nah. Experience. He's still learning the ropes, but he has the potential to kick somebody off Mount Rushmore because his potential is unlimited. Now, what does he need to do to dominate? At muscle, get stronger to handle the NBA's physicality. If he bulks up like Giannis did, it's game over. Y'all might as well call it a wrap. It's game over for the rest of the league. Right? He has to improve his consistency. Greats are defined by their consistency, dog. Gotta play with superb aggression. No nights off, Vic. No nights off. Period. And now we come to number one, baby. Anthony Edwards. Now listen. His mouth is crazy because he recently said something about 90s players that was just, it was just absurd, you know. And while he gave Jordan praise, he dismissed his competition and all of the great players from the 90s. Talking about Jordan was the only skilled player from the 90s. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, now listen. When this homie was drafted, folks was comparing him to D-Wade. Now, some are even whispering his name alongside the GOAT MJ, which is a stretch to the utmost. Because why does everybody always jump over Kobe? I'm really confused about that. You got to get past Kobe first. You feel me? But I do think he can eclipse Wade. I do believe that, and that's facts, right? I'm not sure. I don't think he could catch Kobe, because if he could catch Kobe, we seen flashes, but doesn't. Kobe. No. But I'll say this: Ant-Man is the most entertaining player in the league. The swag, the confidence, is straight up. It is what it is. But you gotta back it up in order to be taken seriously. And you can't be jumping out the window with these nefarious comments, fam. What are we talking about? You know, you can't have that Trump effect where the talk is big but the action is small. You feel me? That's no. Can't be doing that, man. Alright, let's talk about Ant-Man's strengths. His scoring ability. Ant is a scoring machine, dropping 25 points a game or 26 points a game. He's a threat from anywhere on the floor. His athleticism is elite. He's explosive, he's fearless, and he's always trying to put you in the highlight reel that'll light up social media. That's facts. Versatility, whether it's scoring, playmaking, or defense, he got it all. And he's a true all-around ball player, man. Confidence, need I say more? He plays with swagger. Isn't afraid of the big moments. You know, and I do believe he has the clutch gene. What are some of his weaknesses? Shot selection. You gotta be smarter with your shots, Ant-Man. You gotta boost that efficiency and make every possession count. Defense. You got the tools, but you need to bring it every night on D to shut down opponents. Like, you need to make them fear you on defense. Turnovers. You got to keep the turnovers in check as well, especially when the pressure's on. Especially. You're a superstar now, right? You're not, what is the NBA? No boys allowed. Time for that is over, man. Now, what does Ant-Man need to do to dominate? You got to improve shot selection. You got to enhance your defensive consistency. And you got to reduce the turnovers. Be smarter with the rock. Watch the efficiency soar. Make every shot a great shot. Bring that same intensity on D as you do on offense. Lock down and shut out. Reduce the turnovers. Keep calm. Make smart plays. And you let your natural talent shine through. Okay, y'all. Those are our picks for the NBA stars under 24. Who's your top 5? Who you got, fam? Get in the comments and tell me your lineup. But now, as I promised, Here are the 5 honorable mentions who I think are on the brink of becoming superstars. They're actually already superstars, but ready to take that next level and really make their imprint felt. Houston's Jalen Green is a freaking beast. Make no mistake about it. About to enter his 3rd year, homeboy is ready. If he takes the jump that I expect, Houston is going to do some damage. With Ime Udoka leading the charge and Jalen Green's ascension, don't be surprised if the Rockets are one of the top 6 teams in the West. Thanks. Mark my words, I can't wait to see Green and Ant-Man get it popping on the court. Alright, next, down in Charlotte, we got LaMelo Ball. The most talented of the Ball brothers. He is a walking triple-double. The do-everything guard is another Tyrese Halliburton, basically. If he can stay on the court and become a dog on defense, he will definitely claim his spot as one of the top guards in the league, regardless of age. Another guy who is right there, who I think will make another leap this season, is Paolo Banchero. He is what Ben Simmons was supposed to be. At 6'10", he is very strong and very fundamental, and he plays with a chip on his shoulder. If he jumps, Orlando jumps, and they definitely be a problem in the East, fam. Detroit has a couple of young guys ready to blossom. At 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan, Cade Cunningham can play multiple positions. He's basically a slightly more athletic version of Luka. Now, don't get it twisted, right? He doesn't have the Luka arsenal. I don't know if he got the Luka clutch gene, but he is steady and gritty. He is definitely coming into his own. Lastly, we gotta go to Philly, y'all. Tyrese Maxey is fearless. He was already becoming a problem, and now with the addition of Paul George, bruh, Philly has a big 3. Stop playing. You can't guard Maxey alone. His mid-range game is lethal. His 3-ball is lethal. He has shown he can play when the pressure is on. You can tell the players that are putting in the work, and I must say, or dare I say, Maxey will be taking somebody's all-star spot this season, fam. Alright, there you go. These are the young guns, 24 under, who will make a lot of noise this upcoming season, in my opinion. But what say you, fam? Jump in the comments, tell me what you think about these picks, and who do you think will take a leap this season who is 24 under? Listen, I thank you for watching. In Your Face Hoops, signing off. Till the next video, be safe, and God bless.